We got one more act, and then we're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to get right back into it. So please, your attention is very appreciated at this moment. Thank you so much. I got raffle tickets to give out to you guys, so please pay attention. I got some raffle tickets for you, those who are being courteous and respectful to the acts on stage. But without any further ado, right now, give it up for the very talented Juliana Stewart. Give it up.
Yes. You guys are drunk enough, and there's enough left. I appreciate the enthusiasm. So, born and raised in Vegas. Love Vegas, right? Yeah, native. But I moved away, right? I live in Arizona. So Vegas is like my abusive ex-boyfriend that I just can't stay away from. I keep coming back. So Thanksgiving, right, where we give thanks for all the things that we have, and we realize, first world problems. Like my daughter looked at me and she goes, "Man, I'm so full I can't sneeze." First world problems, right? I drink ice water, but I hold the ice because it's not filtered and it makes the water taste bad. First world problems, okay. I was at a restaurant and a lady ordered a large iced tea with no ice. First world problems. So, speaking of first world problems, you guys tried dating in the 21st century? Oh, yeah. First world problems. Okay, and they say life is like a beach, right? Life's a beach, and there's plenty of fish in the sea. So I am in a catch and release program. Oh, fuck, no. Throw it back, right? Shit. Just don't catch that one again. You're gonna walk away. I'm gonna fish over here because that's too shallow for me. No, seriously, I tried dating a metrosexual, and when he had more scented candles and clear nail polish than I did, I was like, we're not gonna work this out. It's not gonna happen. I have a gay friend, and everybody needs a gay friend, and I've recently met him. And I never realized what I was missing. And it was like, you're the one I always wanted that I never knew I needed. And my clutch went out on my car, right? I drive an STI, which is a little pocket rocket. But I was telling him about it, and he's like, "Oh, sweetheart, the only thing I know about clutches are those little purses that you carry." I'm like, oh, okay. We'll stop talking. You teach me how to walk in heels, I'll teach you how to change your oil. First world problems, right? So... jobs I couldn't do. You guys ever stop and think? You have bad days at your job and you're like, fuck, I hate my job. And then you start thinking what I wouldn't want to do. I realize I can't be a teacher because I would line the kids up first day and I would Roman style them. Every 10th one I'd pick off and use it as an example. I would smear one of the walls with goat's blood and be like, that's the last one that pissed me off. Okay, school bus driver, I couldn't be one of those either because I would keep looping back to the principal's office. My bus would be empty, but for 2 kids. And I'd be like, yeah, y'all learned. I'll take you home. So, no, I have a daughter, and bless her heart, growing up with me, I realized early that she wasn't gonna be raised in a normal environment. And so she can get scholarships for college, right? Because they give those out. But she was probably gonna need a lot of therapy. And they don't give scholarships out for that. So I started a couch fund instead of a college fund because I figured every time I warped her a little bit, I would need to contribute to. And then my mother. We play Marco Polo in the store, when we get lost from one another. My daughter walks around, Marco Polo, Marco Polo, and every once in a while some random person yells out Polo, and she's like, Mom? Every once in a while I go, fish out of water. So, no, when she was little, they're so much fun when they're small, aren't they, right? Because they're gullible. She was like, Mom, you want to have a tea party? I'm like, oh, yeah, baby, right? So I get out my wig, I dust it with some baby powder, I scoop up the tea, and I flush it down the toilet. She was not thinking that was the kind of tea party she wanted. So she waited, and she was like, let's play house. I was like, oh, I love this game, right? So I popped some Vicodin, I grabbed my cane, I started limping around the house, berating the hired help and misdiagnosing the stuffed animals. Turns out that wasn't the kind of house she wanted to play. Yeah. And then my mother, see, those moments. Life is a lot about missed opportunities. You guys ever stop and think, damn, I missed that opportunity, right? Seriously, one of those moments. So my ex-husband, I divorced him. About 8 months later, I get this text. Can you help me spell our daughter's name so I can get a tattoo on my back? It was a total missed opportunity when I told him how to spell it right. Okay? Because she would have been like 9 going, whose name is that? I should have been like, how do you think it's spelled? Good enough. Right? That's why he's an ex. So, my daughter, you start naming things and you're like, what are you going to call me? You're going to call me mom, right? And then you never live it down, right? Mom, mother, mom. I should have had my daughter call me wow. Because then it would have been so simple, right? You just flip mom upside down and then it would have been like, Mom, can you help me? Mom, look at this. Mom, I hurt myself. Right? But instead it would have been, wow, I love you. Wow, look at this. Wow, I hurt myself. See how much better that goes? And other people would be like, why does she call you wow? And I'd be like, because she recognizes how awesome I am. Right? In about 2nd or 3rd grade, she'd look around and go, why does everybody else call their wows mom? And then my mother. See, all of these things keep looping back around. Looping. My grandma has Alzheimer's. Speaking of loops. Did you know that Alzheimer's is harder on the survivors? Because as far as my grandma's concerned, it's just been the last couple days that she's gotten forgetful. It's been like 6 years. It's really fun going to restaurants with her because she's like, do we have a waiter? I'm like, yes, Grandma. And she's like, have I ordered dinner? Yes, Grandma. What did I order? Soup and salad? Drats. About 5 minutes later, she loops around. Do we have a waiter? Yes, Grandma. Did we order dinner? I said, yes. What did I order? Soup and salad. Oh, yum. And I'm like, oh, quick, bring the food now before she loops back again. And about 5 minutes later, she goes, do we have a waiter? And I'm starting to think, you know what? She's not senile. We don't have a waiter. Okay. Oh. I was a supervisor in the 911 center for about 7 years. Think of that. Just ponder that. I was the person you called on your worst day. 911, where's your emergency? So a lot of things I learned that you can help if ever you need to talk to 911, okay? Just because you were going up a mountain does not mean you were going north. Okay? Just... Really, yeah. Okay, when you're driving northbound on the freeway and you're at milepost 286, saying, I don't know what the milepost is on the southbound side, doesn't help either, because it's the same, trust me. It's the same. What else? Oh, 1 minute, that's all? One glorious minute. Did you guys enjoy yourselves a little bit? You having fun? Did I not waste your time? Okay, please don't come to me afterwards and be like, you owe me $5. Okay, because I can't give you your time back, and I certainly don't have enough money to pay you all $5 for compensation for standing here while I ramble with a microphone. Well, I'm going to end it on that. Thank you very much.